We've got a very interesting interviewee who came into the studio. His name is Muhammad. Maybe you could introduce yourself, Muhammad Masad. Come say a few words about yourself. According to your opening, you are a Muslim? Yes, I am a Muslim. A proud Muslim, proud of my Islam. I'm an Arab, proud of my nationality, and I am a human being who believes in peace. I am a human being who is against bloodshed everywhere. I am a human being not ready to accept the bloodshed of any innocent person, no matter if he is a Jew or Arab or Muslim or Christian or whatever. Any person. Every person is innocent. Wait a second. So we heard that announcement. It is very important, certainly these days. But when you start with the Islamic declaration, I know that in Islam, there are all kinds of directions. For example, there was a Muslim American sheikh who said, I am speaking according to the religion of Islam, that the Jews will return to Israel. And there is a story regarding Rabbi Cook, who was told a story by the founders of Rehovot. There were dances that were being held, and some Bedouin Muslims started to disturb them. But an old Muslim man told them, why are you bothering them? You don't know that these are the Jews who return to the land of Israel? As Muhammad said in the Quran, that they will return to the land of Israel? Leave them alone. This is their land. Now I ask you, we are now in an event where Hamas terrorists entered and behaved in a monstrous manner. There is no other word. They did horrible things like ISIS. The American president says, worse than ISIS, and undertakers who were taking care of the bodies of those murders say that the things they did were even worse than the Nazis. Now you are a Muslim. What do you have to say to them? Wait, I'm a Muslim who started my opening with the word in the name of God, the Merciful One. This is the Islam I know and recognize that it's the same thing. This is the Judaism I know, and I recognize this. This is the Christianity I know, and I recognize that that is the same thing. The God I know belongs to any Muslim who believes in murder, who claims he is a Muslim, is not. These people are not Muslims and do not belong to Islam, and their actions prove it. If they are hiding underground after their acts, that means they are not with God, because no one can defeat God. Not the state of Israel, not America, not the whole world. We need to clarify who founded Hamas. There is no need to open the black box and say who founded them now, and who supported them, and who financed them, and who delivered weapons to them. Now is not the time to open the black boxes, but time will come, and you will open many groups. I want to say one thing to these Hamas people. They do not belong to the religion of Islam. Islam believes in life, not killing. This doesn't add up because their leader has said all Hamas terrorists want to die, fight to die. This is the thing we hear over and over. According to Muhammad, peace be upon him, it is written in our Quran, please listen to God. He will give you life, not to death. Our mission is to save everyone's life, even the one we are fighting. If he came to us to save his life, like the first human being that his brother came to murder him, he said to him, if you want to murder me, the barbarians, the Nazis, the Iranians, the Sicilians, the Hezbollah and Jihad, Hamasniks, they're not Islam, and you will see how Allah destroys them. Where do you live today? You don't have to tell me the exact place, but you're a resident of the state of Israel. You're also a citizen of Israel now. I was born in the West Bank, and I was part of these terrorists until I discovered the light. For God's sake, there is no mercy in this movement, also among themselves. I was sure what I was in with them. They are cruel to each other, even to those who oppose them. I began to oppose them. They threatened me. I moved to Israel. I live now in the state of Israel. My manners and my culture call for respect for the place that I live in, and not to destroy it, or incite against it, or betray it, or hurt it. So I use my abilities for the security of the state of Israel. How many Muslims think like you do? We don't see them. You are a rare voice. Even the Muslims in Gaza? Are there even within Gaza some certain percentages who think like you? Is there even such a thing, such thought in Gaza? A culture that has been infused for more than 1,000 years, the interpretations of Islam and the interpretations of the Quran, the books they took as holy books, they are not holy books that were written by people, but rather by crazy racists. I mean, are you a believing Muslim? They took it as a religious directive, as a true opinion of the true religion. I received a letter from God. I read it in the name of the merciful God, meaning there's no way I'll find anything that's against mercy, for God, the Holy One, blessed be He, tells us that the Prophet Muhammad, he believed in merciful God. You were not sent but to have mercy for the world, not only for Muslims. Where was the mercy for the whole world on Shabbat? If God is God, and it doesn't matter who God is of any religion, God is mercy. Is it in Judaism? It's in Judaism, in Christianity, in every religion. We see from both sides. I mean, right now. I want to finish, Muhammad, by asking, as a Muslim to the Israeli government, what do you expect the Israeli government to do to the Hamas terrorists in Gaza? I am asking the Israeli government not to lie, to destroy Hamas and Hamas supporters, everyone who belongs to Hamas and those who defend it. Thank you very much for coming. Important things are ahead of us. Yours is a rare voice, but one that is very important.